of Liberia is like sun. Showing your allegiance, showing to this nation, Liberia. Of Liberia is like showing your allegiance, showing loyalty to this nation, Liberia. The red on the flesh is forever. The white on the flesh is for purity. The star is for republic. The blue is for black people. We know Liberia is home. The Declaration of Independence was done in 1847. 11 percent of people we are known as first republic. The Lone Star shining evermore. It's flying, joy, allegiance, joy, loyalty to this nation, Liberia. If my people who are poor by money, we humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and build that nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life. Together, give your peace. What's in unity, we will build our nation. Arise, Liberia, arise. Arise, and take your place. Whatever yes, you know, so in the lead, so in loyalty,
Me, producer.
of Liberia is like sun.
Showing allegiance
Showing
to this nation, Liberia. What a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to the show. Welcome to Bitz And Pieces this afternoon on Voice of Liberia. 104.1 in Monrovia, 90.7 in Banga, 89.7 in Kakata, 96.7 live in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County,
the star is for republic, the blue is for black people.
and other frequency across the country.
Oh,
We'd like to say welcome, thank you for joining us. The name is Josh, and of course I'm Josh Wade. I'm seated pretty well energized this afternoon to drive it through up until 4 o'clock, which time we hope to take leave of you right here this afternoon on the show. A lot of issues trending, a lot of issues to talk about.
if my people who are poor by money, we humble themselves and seek my face, I will rise and build that nation. Liberia will rise again. Nations will come to your rising. I I prophesy, kingdom will come to your life.
What are the issues we have on our plate to talk about this afternoon? And who are those we intend to talk to?
We will build our nation.
I mean, we have for full plate this afternoon. It promises to be very, very firing, very fascinating. Those of you watching, share the show. Share the show and invite others to join the show. Let's have the conversation. A lot of issues to talk about. And all I need you to do now is to maximize the volume of the radio. I mean, those of you watching via our official Facebook page, share the show. Keep watching as we move ahead and start to talk about some of the issues trending in our country and how can we find remedy to some of the issues. Following numerous criticism from the opposition finance minister, Gafwan called for the establishment of the Ministry of Bread and Butter. When did Gafwan realize that there's a need for such a ministry to be established in Liberia? They said that because they've been criticized as a government of not catering to the bread and butter issues in the country. Is that why he's pushing for the establishment of a ministry that will be named Bread and Butter Ministry? Mo Ali defends the president's recent statement of employing 70,000 Liberian says motorcyclists, keke riders, shoe shine boys and car loaders are all gainfully employed. Information Minister Jeremy Pia rectified what he called mistakes in the president's recent State of the Nation address. You will listen to the Minister of Information, Jeremy Pia. The government of Liberia purchased 14 vehicles for staffers in the offices of Vice President Jeremiah Cohn. Was it budgeted? Did it pass through the PPCC process? We're going to talk about that this afternoon on the show. Good afternoon, welcome, share the show, invite others to join the show as we move on and start to talk about some of the issues trending this afternoon on the show. And so the cash giveaway is on. Those of you listening, you can keep playing the cash giveaway. You keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Keep dialing *799*8#. *799*8#. Play with just $200 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win either of the prizes that we're giving out. Senator Snow demands full breakdown of Bwaka's 70,000 jobs claim. Yeah, the thing is getting serious. Yes. We'll go through the release. Yes, we'll go through the release. This is the release. Yes, we'll go through this release. And so welcome those of you watching. Please share the show. Share the show, invite others to join as we move on and start to talk about some of the issues trending. It's on Bitz and Pieces right here on Voice of Liberia, 104.1 and other frequency across the country. Let's quickly begin acknowledging those of you watching let's quickly begin acknowledging those of you watching. Just leave a comment, and definitely we will acknowledge those of you watching. Share the show, and we we have to move on and start to acknowledge those of you watching. Same Mayue says, good afternoon, my voice of Liberia family. I'm watching from a pro Conan at ELW community. Welcome to the show. My Masa son says, good afternoon, voice of Liberia. I'm following from Conakry, Guinea. This person says, Stanley Sharif says, good afternoon to the peace loving citizens of Boyetown, Pokpa District, Grand Cape Mount County, Western Liberia. I'm Stanley Sharif, watching from Brownsville City. Flexible General says, I'm Jay Ansu Coleman. I'm watching from Clay District, Bombing County. Stanley Sharif still here. He says, if these, he said, hopefully the Ministry of Bread and Butter should be established under the under this unprepared president. He says. Alexander M. Dolet says, good morning. I'm following. He says, good morning, family. I'm following from the USA. Jacob Farr says, I'm watching from Freeport. Share the show, guys. Invite others to join the show this afternoon as we move on and start to talk about some of the issues trending. And I want us to begin with this issue that has to do with the purchasing of 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president. I want us to begin with that. We'll talk about it. And like I said, we'll talk about a statement from Ali defending the president's recent statement. And I want to give OKFM the credit because they were he made a comment. And we're going to play that that audio this afternoon. You'll listen to Mo Ali defending the yeah, this country. I mean, we're getting there. Somebody said so. And so let's quickly move on. Let's move on. We don't have to waste time. Let's move on. Yeah. Let's go. Federal Liberians. Melvin Roosevelt has joined us, and Melvin says, good afternoon, George. I'm watching live from Port Town, Western Statutory District, Grand Jita County. Siman Kia says, how are you doing, brother? Way I'm watching from Cowell, New Georgia, Waterside, Sekou Sheriff. Oh, man, that's T-shirt. Oh, man, welcome to the show. Papi would be doing well. And so the offices of the vice president, the government of Liberia was able to purchase 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. A former Director General Neve Kotu says, good afternoon, George. I'm watching from Monrovia. Never, welcome to the show. And let's have a wonderful, time together this afternoon. And I tried reaching out. We have had conversation with several of our friends who are in the Unity Party. We've been able to do some background check regarding these vehicles that were purchased by the government of Liberia for staffers in the offices of the vice president. what we can say to you here is that yes, it was budgeted. We have few things to say to the government. We have few things to say to the House of Representatives. We have few things to say to the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, including Thomas Fowler, who sits as Deputy Speaker. And just, if not all, the leadership of the House of Representatives. But now, few days ago, a friend of mine, Mark Kula, one of the propagandists of the Unity Party, posted on his social media page the footages or the video of 15 vehicles, brand new ones, 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia. But since I saw that video, fellow Liberians, there are too many things I've sat and wondered, and I've been thinking about. And I want us to have this conversation. It is not about, jealousy. I don't want somebody to say, "Oh, the guy is jealous of his colleagues. They've budgeted and car and all kinds of things." No, that's not the case. But it's about our country, and it should not be about friendship. But the interest of our country is what we should prioritize, and the betterment of our country is what anybody who loves his or her country will prioritize the interest and overall development of that country or his or her country. I think in my mind, we are all aware, and the Vice President of the Republic of Liberia even admitted that the issue that has to do with the creation of jobs, the issue that has to do with opportunity giving or opportunity being provided for Liberians to have that opportunity to work isn't been provided. The fact that the Vice President will come public and admit to the lack of creation of jobs for Liberians. He admitted that it's a major challenge for the government and that things are tough. After the Vice President admitted to things being tough, and the Vice President will sit and put for the government of Liberia to procure 15 vehicles for 15 staffers in his office. I sat and said, how is it a priority to the people of the country? How is that important to Liberians, the ordinary people? How would that, settle some of the issues we have in the country? And that's what the government is receiving, the kind of backlash they're receiving today. You cannot have a country like Liberia. You cannot have a country like Liberia where out of the 100%, you have 90 to 95% living in abject poverty. Things are tough. Too many of us cannot afford. Too many of us cannot afford. And you're not creating that avenue where parents will, will go and do something at the end of the day. They get $5, they get $10 to cater to their family. and the government will use the resources of the state on purchasing 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president. And I've sat and I've continued to ask myself, and I've come to ask you, fellow Liberians. I want us to have this conversation. Let's be honest. Let's put aside whether you are from the Unity Party, whether you are a sedition, put aside your political gamut or whatever, and let's look at the overall interest of our country. Let's look at the interest of our country. How is it going to improve any sector in this country? How is that going to solve some of the issues we have in Liberia? I'm yet to understand. I'm yet to understand as to how is it going to do that. And that's why too many of our people are feeling that the government is out of touch. And that's what they're going through today. Because if you have a government where your citizens, you have the kind of number of your citizens, they are unemployed, they barely are full. But you're using money that you should use to improve sectors, provide opportunities for the people, improve other areas that people will employ people. At the end of the day, they go and get something. But you're dead and purchasing vehicles for office staffers in the offices of the vice president. And I sat and said to myself, this is a complete misplace of priorities. That is not a priority to the people. Why should it be a priority to the government? How you begin government? Who made you? The people, the ordinary people. They stood under the sun, they stood under the rain. Some of them campaign for you with the mindset that, when you come to power, you will prioritize their interest. There were too many promises you made. There were too many things you said. Where are the companies that you spoke about? Where are the things you said you're coming to do? What's the rescue? Is that how you're going to do the rescue? Prioritizing people who are already working in the offices of the vice president, they are employed and taking home something. And you have the ordinary people not taking home nothing, and you're not contemplating about creating an avenue where these people will go and do something to get something at the end of the day. The perception that the people they've had about the government, that's what coming down to fruition. These things were happening yesterday. These things were happening yesterday. We said they were wrong. These things were happening. We said they were wrong yesterday. How come today they've become right? And they've become things that the government, will start to do at this time. I'm here to understand. I think there are pressing needs. There are pressing needs that should be catered to. Fatu Sharif, welcome to the show. I'm okay, Fatu. Henry Tito Junior says, good afternoon. I'm watching from he says, I'm watching from Cowell. Albert Pama Willie. Albert says, I'm watching from my one-man village along Robert Fee Highway. Welcome, brother. And that's how I felt when I saw that, When I saw that, that video, I was like, wow, are there not pressing needs? They are, or there are. Visit health facilities across the country. Visit health facilities. Go there and see what the people are going through. Liberians go to the facilities. The only thing they will take home that prescription. The only thing the people can take home now when they go to health facility that prescription. Paracetamol say you can get it. Paracetamol. In fact, the government, they have a program now called the Drugs Revolving Fund. So no government hospital now in the country. People are dying, on a daily basis at the facilities that we call government facilities in the country. In fact, there are no more government facilities now because the government have designed a program where you go now to the hospital if you go now to the hospital, government hospital, you have to in fact register. The first thing, now all the money that the government own there. The first thing you do, you carry a patient to any government facility. The first thing you do, you register. If you not register the patient before you start to maybe before they give prescription, you start to buy a medicine. They will not cater to the patient. Can we use that money? Can we get drugs at the facilities? Or can we take some of the money, and increase civil servant salary? Even if it is $5 you adding to their salaries, don't you think it will be a good one? Look at the educational sector now in our country. See the way it is. See the way the sector is at the moment. Now, the classroom is the classroom now being filled by volunteer teachers, those who call volunteer teachers. The classrooms being filled now by volunteer teachers. What's that? Teachers are complaining on a daily basis. They're not getting salary and all of that. Their padam, some of them say it's small, it's very low, Can some of that money be used to increase their salary? Or can we put that money into infrastructure? Can we build more housing units across the country? Even 1 room, 2 rooms, something, just make it decent for the ordinary people. But you hear and buying luxurious vehicles for one vice president who have gotten rich at the detriment of the ordinary people. Also, you want to have that gap now, right? You want to have that gap now, very wide gap between the government officials or the staffers in the offices of the vice president and the citizens. I'm still trying to figure out what sense does it make? And what the government is started to do, fellow Liberians, the government will have to be careful. Because what it does is that it erodes public trust. The government's commitment to addressing poverty might be questioned. It's been questioned, not even might be. It's been questioned. because you cannot come and say things were tough and you were coming to rescue the resources that you should be using to address the issue of poverty in the country, to find remedy to addressing some of the pressing issues, and you're not doing it. So at the end of the day, the people, they are now having doubt in some of the things you said. And they're not wrong. They are not wrong. And I want to say this to the lawmakers. The lawmakers too, they are our problems. The lawmakers, they are our problems. How dare you sit there and allow funds to be placed in the budget for vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president? But again, these people, like I said the other day, they're working at the will and pleasure of the executive. You have the speaker, the deputy speaker, every one of them. If not every one of them, then maybe just few of them that will oppose issues, sometimes coming from the government, like the likes of Marvin Cole, the likes of Eugene Collins, Frank Safoko, how you call the rest of the other guys. Just too many of them are in the interest, while just the few are not in the interest. And will not push for some of the things that the executive will want done. We need to prioritize the interests of our people. We need to prioritize the people's interest. We need to prioritize the people's interest. The people's interest is what that should be prioritized. Marcus Sao, welcome. Marcus has joined us from Kakata City this afternoon. Marcus, welcome. Share the show, guys. Invite others to join the show. Let's go to the lines and take few calls on this. We'll take few calls and then we'll move on. And we'll move to our next talking point right here. Too many issues we have this afternoon on our plate to talk about, and we're going to talk about all of those issues. And so the cash giveaway is on. Keep dialing *799*8#. Keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win 5,000, 10,000. And out of 15,000 Liberian dollars. So play multiple times, play as many times you can play so that you stand a chance to win either of the prizes that we give in our government. The government of Liberia, they've purchased 15 vehicles for staffers in the offices of the vice president. What do you make of it? What's your take on this? Do you support, or are you in full support, and do you appreciate the government in doing this? Is it the right thing that the government should be doing? Is it a priority? Is it a priority issue that should be addressed? Are there not present issue in the country that should have been addressed instead of purchasing vehicles for staffers in the office of the vice president? Let's go to the lines and hear from you, Liberians, this afternoon on 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, 0773 419 502, Better to 0773 978 564 0773 978 564 0773 419 or better to 0773 978 564 0555 711 711 or 0880 907 907. We are already in the country where for people to eat now is tough. But that's what your government have done. But let's go to the lines and hear from you, Liberians. This person, hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name? From where you call? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello, welcome.
Line. Okay, just following your talking point, and I want to make an input.
Go ahead.
That's what I thought.
Go ahead.
Okay. About a much public side was vehicle purchased by the Vice President's office, right?
Mm.
We should be pointing fingers at the Vice President's office. Pray tell me, you have 73 knowledgeable experts in the House of Representatives. Then we have another group of people sitting somewhere, 30 or 30, well, I don't know, 30, they call the elders, with experts, economic experts, who came directly to represent their people, knowing their people flight, the community they come from. They know what are the issues. They sit there, the executive craft a budget and send it to them. They critique it for months and pass it. Then you sit and say you guess. Then we should do the parliament, which is the House of Representatives.
You think they should be the one here responsible and not the office of the Vice President?
Then we should just as we have an executive and a judiciary. That's my input.
Thank you.
Know where the problem is, and we're trying to shift blame. Thank you. This is my input.
Thank you. Let's get another person. Hello, welcome.
Yes. Good afternoon, George.
Good afternoon, Hossein Kew. Let's hear you.
Thank you, George. It's been a little while.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, George, let me appreciate you. And I've been following the show from the back.
Mm.
So, George, in addition to the talking points, first of all, let me begin by appreciating the Vice President and all of his staff in his office. George, every work comes with dignity. The last time I overheard and seen Samira own vehicle bought by the CEO of Voice of Liberia.
No, not true. No, not true. Not true.
Okay.
Not
okay.
true. Yeah, not true.
Okay.
Don't say
yes,
that.
Yes, can be corrected. That can be corrected.
No, not true.
Fine.
Not true.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, every job comes with pride and dignity. I will be very proud if Sekou were to purchase a car for George, Samira, and all of the stars at Voice of Liberia.
Even though when we have challenges, when other staffers, if they are not, being compensated, you think Sekou will prioritize buying other cars when others paying their way coming to work and they're not taking home $5, my man? Is that what you're saying?
Voice of Liberia has a boss, right? A OB, right? As well. So
I don't even want you to bring it down to Voice of Liberia. We're talking about the country where too many people here living in abject poverty, brother. They can't afford. You know how many person the money not get food to eat?
So George,
no opportunities, for the people to get work to do, brother.
Yes, I can. So George, in fact, those that work in the office of the Vice President are Liberians. They are family heads. So if, for example, the secretary in the office of the Vice President we own one of those vehicles, the benefit it comes with, right? If you have kids, you have to pick up them up in the morning, drop them on campus, right, and come to work. George, it comes a lot of immediate, and the children will feel comfortable.
So one on my way in Buchanan, how would that help to rescue her, brother? Thank you.
So no, not the end.
No, I will give you the time, Hossein. I will give you the time. Go ahead.
Yeah. So George, in fact, the woman you're talking about in Buchanan, that she needs the Vice President present. That is, she needs to feel the impact of the government. In that, the Vice President, if the staff is in the office, will want to pay a visit to Grandpa, so they need to charter a card, they can move in at any point in time in the different corridors and provide different services for the office of the Vice President. So those are essential, issues to be discussed. So
other officials, there are other government officials who they've been here. They've been having the kind of, issues, and they've been able to settle those issues without using the state's resources to get vehicles for these staffers.
George, you know what?
The current president was vice president here.
George, you know no more interesting, right? George, you are a journalist that I do trust in the investigative, thought. So, have you investigated that those vehicles were purchased by government or through a land project, or was it purchased by the himself?
It was purchased by the government of Liberia. It was in the budget.
Okay, fine. So, George, it was budgeted, passed before the national legislature for approval, and the budget through the Ministry of Finance, they provided allocations. And now the vehicles have been purchased for Liberian, George. You don't know all of those staffs in the office.
No, I don't want you to say Liberians. I don't want you to say so. Don't say that like everybody. Don't say that like everybody. Like 50 persons, the 15 staffers. Hosting, thank you. Thank you. Why is true they are Liberians, but at the 15? I want to be specific. Hello, welcome. This is a public platform, so you have to be careful what you say. Welcome. Let's hear you. You're live on the show. What's your name?
Thank you, Josh. Good afternoon.
Never caught to. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Thank you for the recognition. I call you from a single resident.
Go ahead.
Josh, they tell you that the government have no priority. So if the government have priority, my brother would not be concerned about buying 15 cars for 5 president staff. When in case the Senate President says she wants 15,000 for a staff, the speaker, the deputy speaker, or other ministers, where are we heading to? We have priority. You know, today people are protesting in front of the health ministry. See the people getting good salary. The people have their priority. If you give them good salary, they will decide if they want to buy a car or they want to do anything with their money. But you can't buy a car for the people on other. Then you buy 15 cars. You put it in the budget. When in other ministries or agencies they want to put 15 cars in a budget too for their staff. So
thank you.
Get the government running with social cars. There's no priority.
Thank you. Let's get another person on the line. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name? From where you call?
Good afternoon. I'm Peter David Castle, from the street light in Washington. Thank you for a fascinating discussion.
Peter Castle, go ahead. 30 seconds, quickly.
Yeah, George, to defend evil is very much and that's difficult. You see, these guys came on a matter of what rescue. Today, the masses of the Liberian people are languishing in abject poverty. They have the office of the president, posturing 15 and a vehicle to do what with it? What is that necessary to the bettering the life of the Liberian people? What economic dividend it brings to the Liberian people? See how these guys are very much and a deceitful and a hypocrisy at the highest extent. That being disingenuous and dishonest to the Liberian people. These guys, they are insensitive to the plight of the Liberian people. They are only there to amalgamate work for themselves and they and their family. Nobody can defend that. No sound-minded individual can accept that. Because I was secretary within the vice president office and I got a vehicle. They have government cars that transport these people.
Okay, thank you.
State resources, taxpayer money, and that's a wasteful spending.
Thank you.
And that's why we articulated to these people that Joseph Imabwaka and Jeremiah Kun are going to be a complete failure.
Thank you.
Impose and actual poverty on the Liberian people using the state resources to erase themselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alexander Dole has joined us. Saturday Woodwule has also joined us. Welcome, guys. Share the show. Let's take this person on this line. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. You're live on the show. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Way. I represent the common people of Liberia. I'm the common book chairman. I live in Soklene District 4.
Go ahead from Soklene. Let's hear you.
Georgie, I want to say thank you for the line of conversation this afternoon. But Georgie, here is the thing. Last time we heard the Staffers Association or the Chief of Staff in the federal lawmaker of demanding that the government should buy them 15,000 vehicles.
No, they were not. No, they were not demanding. It was the lawmakers who were pushing for that.
Pushing for them to buy them 15,000
yeah,
vehicles, right?
for that specifically not office staff, but I know chief of office staff only.
Yeah, chief of office staff, that's COS.
Yeah, COS, yeah.
Okay. And now we're hearing that the vice president have already purchased or it's about to or whatever.
The cars are already in country.
Cars are already in country with the kind of economical reality, right? The economical quagmire and financial we're facing, right? So here's the reason why things are going on the way they are going on. All sectors of the government. We're hearing about Madame Dacoste. She made a mansion in breakfast of days, 4 parts, where she's getting the money from nobody knows. Rotting rest all on the market. Here's the thing. If we want our own common people, we want our motorcyclists, look, we are motorcyclists, we are common people. This man who's coming, look at us. But his heart, he got an illiteracy heart. His heart is an elite heart. He appears to be common like one of us, but his mind, he got an illiteracy mind. The man is, in fact, to add insult to injury, he said he will dance with the devil. So the man went out, he danced the dance of the devil. Then he comes with some demons and sound with him. He infested all sectors of the government with demons, with demonic habits. He has incarnated all the ministers with demons. They are all demon incarnate, and together they are riding. They are riding like people. They are just looting all the comfort. They get taking. They are just amalgamating words at the expense of the Liberian people. He has motivated everybody to do a thing.
Okay, thank you.
If you have a president, let me conclude quickly.
You have to be snappy, please.
Yes.
Too many people on the line, they want to make their point.
If you have a president who should be a deacon in a Baptist church, and he jumps on the church, who already connoisseur of the word of God, that means he has already been really polluted by the devil to take a deacon from church.
How is that intertwined with what we're talking here, my man?
It is intertwined, Georgie. The man should be deacon to operate like deacon. But see how the deacon died the last time to the Liberian people.
No, we'll come to that. Thank you. We're not discussing the speech. Hello, welcome to the show. Let's hear you. You're live on Bitz And Pieces. Go ahead.
Thank you, Josh. Sekou Governor is my name.
Sekou, go ahead.
Josh, thank you for the information. But you I was doing the society for that. The information will come now project by the government. No. I think that information you can look at it attentively before you do because the information was that president bought car for a staff order.
No, that one not true. No, not true. Not true.
No.
Not true. Eba, listen. Listen.
Journalist.
Okay, talk. Go ahead.
I'm coming, and the radio station. They see what I believe in your radio station. I see what I believe in the radio station. Why? EBA. And I know there is the radio station. EBA for I get one listening. On the money boss of like. So maybe you guys, even the food can go on radio, but we have this agreement for that. For you, I love you, I call you, I like you.
Thank you. It's up to you. Thank you. You. I come just hold on the line. I'll take you. Okay, let me just take you. Then I'll come back and just provide some clarity for him. Hello, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jackie. You know, things are not meant to be defended here. And we see our guys from up Broad Street now, they up Congoton. The way they do things, they country began with Joseph Boaka and it will end with Joseph Boaka. The way our friends are treating their country is not fine, Georgie. They were sitting with a glaring eye. They know that this identical thing is not treating them well. But the behavior is to say all is well. It's like the long tooth man, when he is dying, people say, no, the man, looking in your mouth, nothing happened to that man, how you are made. Look, we got to stop this kind of behavior. Things are not good. We should be able to muster the courage and say, these things are not good. This is not what Mr. Boyka promised us. Mr. Boyka did not promise us to come and loot our country. Mr. Boga promised to come and rescue us. Mr. Boga today, he making people to live in destitute. He making people to live below the belt of hunger and poverty. I don't think this one is a Boga promise. The Liberian people. So he need to be clear with us.
Okay, thank you.
Serious country. What Mr. Boga did on Monday, but now impeachment bill will be on the floor for him.
Thank you.
Those guys who are good legislators, they are not serious, you know. They all in the pocket of Mr. Boga.
Thank you.
They broke old men who had nothing welfare or lava shack and who was our Kusu.
Thank you.
To be a designer weather.
Thank you.
He's a designer shoe man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
To even dream about getting the money to buy it.
Thank you. Let's hear from all of us. This person, hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name for where you call? Hello? Caller, are you there? Hello? Okay, this person isn't ready. So keep dialing *799*8#. Keep dialing *799*8#. Sometimes it's just good when you get information, you go after, check, investigate well. I've said to you, it was budgeted. If Vice President Kuhn says to you, or he ever said to you in the public that those vehicles were his personal money, say to him, you lied, and I said it. The fund was budgeted, and that's why you even hear me shifting blame on the House of Representatives. Why it is true that the budget came from the executive, but again, they have a pivotal role, or they had a pivotal role to play in the budget. So sometimes when these things are happening too, we should be able to say to them that you people are our problems. We should be able to say to them that they are our problems. For me, I don't have time. I don't even want to think about the way someone else's feel. You know, we need to be honest. These people are our problems. Even the Senate. Sometimes that's why I can go guato with some of them at times. They are our problems. On a very serious note, let's hear from this person. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, Josh.
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name for where you call?
I'm patient from Duboro.
A patient from Duboro. Let's hear you.
So, this president is for power. We're not getting anything for him. That's so they want for representatives, senator. We're not getting nothing for the people, Josh. Nothing will get for the people. The 3 years just start. Nothing will get for the people. And not that. So, all I want to say, now they correct speed and make it. All I want to say, all I want to say that one. These people that Josh. That brought for the long been voting, but they get president. All the things they put doing, so we look for it. They men were in real, we don't want when they say, can I make you president? So you get all ready to treat all of this. Including yourself, you told that brought for the president when I'm too cool for the country. They say, what's all that brought and last week open la radio station. And today it come to pass, Josh. We feel that they see any old man on flyer 2029, they were asking for an age. And they've been looking for experiment. Nothing will get on the post. They love me, and most of them will kick them off. Because nothing they're doing there. They just said, oh, eat free money. Free money. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you. Let's get this person coming on. The cash giveaway is on *799*8#. 5 persons play quickly. Let's do a draw at 3:30. You play multiple times. Let's go. This person, hello, welcome. Let's hear you.
Good afternoon. How are you doing?
I'm okay, sir. What's your name from where you call?
I'm Eric calling from Brazil, Banja.
Go ahead. 30 seconds. Let's hear you.
Yeah, just to address the issue of what you just brought on for us to discuss. You know, what I have observed over time in Liberia is that there seems to be something that I observed of recent, especially with this government and the people that live in Liberia. A lot of the times we jump on issue to discuss them without even knowing the in total of what we are discussing. A lot of people with a $250,000 purchase car from the vice president office, they carry it and film it in all forms and manner. So it's like we only jump on issue to discuss them. We're all discussing issues before they come out. And when you solve nation's problem that you don't progress, sit down as a people. What are the issues? Or else we'll be discussing the symptom and we'll not be discussing the cause, and we'll continue in the path continuously. If there are laws forbidding the people from carrying on the act, they won't be repeated. But as we speak today, tomorrow the president pro tempore could pass tighter cards again. What do you say? They say constitutional it was budgeted for. But we don't sit down to see, look, all of those things that we've been crying over time that are not good. Let's discuss them and make it mandatory and constitutional by law that people will work with. If you brought the man from America here to work in Liberia as a president, you will find more difficulty as compared to when you get Joseph Baga to America. Because there they got structure, they got system. But you don't have system, you make noise on issues that you don't address. This is my problem, what is happening in Liberia now.
Thank you.
Meet and discuss. Yes, bye,
Thank you.
Man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm tired. Don't get tired. They come here for all of us. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Welcome.
Yeah,
the Ome is disappointed.
Of the color.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
It's sad, George. You know, to see a leader who has zero lamatize, who cannot transform anything, but you only be riding private jets, building things. You can develop the mind of the people. You had that experience as a president, George Weah. That's Idrissa. I can see sick spirit. The way in which this puppet master is proceeding with our country. It's sad, George. Sometimes we have to be clear to these people. I just don't more discussing they are. Oh,
no, we'll come to that. We'll come to that.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So let me say this.
Be snappy quickly. Be snappy.
So
we have to move to other issues.
To Mr. Boakai. Let him try to be sensitive to the Liberian people plight. Let him take a hair from in the scene. Because, oh man, I know that BSC in God. I know that guessing Tony. But man, I will BSC.
Let's forget about that and talk about what we're talking here. Let's forget about what else somebody got BSC. Master, this person, hello, welcome. Let's hear you. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. You're live. Let's hear you.
Yeah, this is Mohammed Gitawa, a member of the Soha movement.
Where are you calling from? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from Tuesday this afternoon.
Go ahead. 30 seconds. Let's hear you.
Oh, you give me 30 seconds, bro.
Be snapping now. We have to move. I mean, there are too many people calling.
Thank you,
I want to move on to the next talking point.
Let me really commend majority of the callers. They are understanding the problem of Liberia, and more especially when poor people into leadership. When the people that defend the people, that they're the one that really suffering, and some of them, their even lifestyle condition is not properly. When journalists decide to help the public, for they cannot think to reduce in our country, people can't interfere of the government officials because they love government officials more than their say in the country. But wait, the government is like just a motor vehicle government. The president can only buy less for GVA. Like when people say they care to the president, our problem in the country, President Joseph Baga, is not about last give one man arrive. When you become president for a nation, you have to go, you sit quietly and think in a sense here what you would do for the people to remember you, and you need to be in the historical book. And when you become president for Liberia, this is a condition the man took the Liberian people from and transform the country. But today, President Joseph Baga, with all the experience and integrity, if in the morning you work on here about rape or Somali, the people issue the people on the issue. It's quite unfortunate, but Joy. But wait, I mean, President Joseph Baga, you have to go back and say now, after the presidency, your family will be here, your children will want to be somebody tomorrow in the public. They will not say, Jeremy Pierre, their administration, President Joseph Baga, their administration. So you have to be very careful with it. One bad president will just work on in the morning, one bar, all the people for officer, where it's a right to do something. But only man can is the condition of the people. This is not about Zico government, it's about rescue government. You have to rescue the Liberian people. Now, not all the time you will be only after yourself. If you have people for yourself, you will see the president in private jet.
Thank you.
Private jet, you just benefiting yourself.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. William Wulu has joined us. Welcome to the show. Vinicius Ba, welcome. William Brown. Stephen Yakade has also joined us. Too many people calling. And this seems to be very interesting. But let's take a few calls. We'll move on to some of the other issues we have to talk about. But welcome. Let's hear you. Welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Comrade Adiola. I wish you all the best, young brother.
Go ahead.
You know, you guys are doing all of the very best for our country. You know, it's, sometimes he's sick in my spirit, George. You know, Mr. Bakai is just, who is very good at, you know, how to vomit out prolific lies to the different people. The men get a sweet tongue. Bakai, I'm going to say that man out. We are Seredonian. Because these UP guys who have that self-imposed arrogance in them, when you try to explain things to them to get better understanding, they will get angry, be attacking you. For we can be carried away by that empty-headed mentality that people feel black guys. So black guys, they're only benefiting from the ignorance of these Unity Party boys because the guys have limited mindset. They have been stuck in mindset. So every little thing they will be carried away by it. So do the real thing for the Liberian people. People will not do it. It is no Gaffon vomiting out his arrogance. This one on the show. Telling the Liberian people how the bread and butter issue now will open ministry for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's not arrogant coming from that cross our memo.
Thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's the name from where you call?
Good afternoon, my friend Brother George.
Yeah, good afternoon. Let's hear you. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Ali Patikomai, Mexican Joseph Baga family, and calling for around the nation area. You know, George, let me commend you for the opportunity. And you know, I always say this, George, if Joseph Baga, President Baga, are going to be the first president of the country, they will really young people in the morning who can just wake up with their phone and just call to be sorting our little neighbor, Nanti will be there. Because the old man is trying to George. I said they were free. A lot of people will get angry, but I know today or tomorrow they will sit and say, oh yes, what the old man was doing for we the young people that they join with me, your lifetime, you and my session were born. You know what is somebody pay who are preaching the country, and I say not here, but in your lifetime, George, you know, see people, they're your first time seeing that one, George. So when somebody say, oh, the old man are doing nothing, you probably put your bag, but hey, you get insured up or you get insured for some or for now to the next year or for now to 2030. When we mean resolute, just to be honest with you, like I said to my family, I owe it to President Baka, even when it comes to 2029. I also say, oh, you will see old man, oh, Balaba, you know. Let me say this. Every President Baka in retail job, I would be the one to push out wheelchair to carry it around.
Thank you.
Being a president for the country and for me to look at new I will not offer nothing to just
thank you.
The country for another state. Someone will not do a job. So this is why we continue to propagate the old man to the Liberian people. Some of the good things doing. We will not be deterred by any issue, George. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You made your point. Thank you. Thank you. I will take just a call now. So the two lines are still blinking, but I can take all of you because we have to move on and talk about some of the issues we have on our plate. This person, hello, welcome. You are our final caller. Let's hear you. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name for where you call? Go ahead. George. Yeah, go ahead. George. What's your name?
The internet is bad. George, you getting me?
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, you see the brother coming with arrogance.
No, I don't.
Discussing your president, when they're describing the limitation of him.
I don't want us open Pandora box here. You are final caller. Let's hear you. Be snappy. 30 seconds, please.
Yeah, George. People should understand when.
Is it David King?
No, not David King.
That was speaking. That David King speaking. You said not David King.
That's not David King speaking,
my man. My man. No, we can do that. Yeah.
When Jeremiah was senator.
Thank you. Thank you, please. Thank you, please. Thank you. We're not taking call. Let's take this break to be back. When we come back, we'll move on and start to talk about other issues right here on the show. Let's go.
I love to chip it. I love my country. I love my country. I love my people. Father, favor for the pandemic.
This song is entitled Protect Our Leaders. They need to be protected. Welcome to the show, fellow Liberians. Bitz and Pieces is on Voice of Liberia. And it's on the Thursday afternoon. Too much story with our play makes Jacador bored. And so we would do it like this small. After this song, we move on and start to talk about other issues. Too many other issues we have to talk about this afternoon. We're going to talk about them. We also gave you Liberians the opportunity to partake on the show. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Bitz and Pieces is on 104.1, 90.7 in Banga, 89.7 in Kakata, 96.7 live in Grand Bassa, 95.7 live in Lofa County, and other counties across the country. Jala Grapeview, how you doing? Welcome to the show, fellow Liberians. The cash giveaway is on. You keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. Keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. 3 more persons to play. 3 persons. Put in your entries. Play 3, 4, 5 times. Dial star 799 star 8 hash. You dial star 799 star 8 hash. You dial star 799 star 8 hash. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars, and of course, you stand a chance to win either of the prizes that we're giving out. Star 799 star 8 hash. Keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. You keep dialing star 799 star 8 hash. Play with just 200 Liberian dollars. We're giving out rice. We're giving out phones as well. We're giving out 10,000. We're giving out 15, 20,000 Liberian dollars. So put in your entries and play multiple times. So quickly to have it informed, the minister at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, Minister Francis, just admitted that the local officials appointed by the president, they've not been, on the payroll. And as of February of this year, they will be, included on the payroll. So they think we're being serious, eh? Local government official to be placed on payroll effective February. Internal Affairs Minister, Internal Affairs Minister Francis Newmanley has disclosed that all local government officials appointed by the president who are not currently on the government payroll will be fully integrated beginning February 2026. The disclosure followed communication from Nimba County District 3 Representative Nyeke Gay, who requested plenary to invite the ministry, invite the Ministries of Internal Affairs and Finance and Development Planning to provide clarity on the status of local officials' salaries. In his communication, Representative Gay highlighted concerns over salary discrepancies within the payroll structure affecting local government officials. The minister assured the legislature that the matter will be resolved through collaboration between the Ministries of Internal Affairs, Finance, and Civil Service Agency. You know, let me say this. I want to firstly begin by apologizing to, I beg you, fellow Liberians, give me, a few minutes. Let me say something quickly. You know, the other time, some of the local officials in Bong had a meeting the other time. And they were angry. Why? Since they were appointed by the president, they've not been employed, they've not been compensated. They were expressing their disenchantment. They made it clear. In fact, at a time we even flagged that, on our official page for us, Liberia. If you check there, the story is there. I want to firstly begin by appreciating the Internal Affairs Minister. But I hope that it won't just be another statement made and the issue that has to do with implementation, the implementation aspects. We hope and pray that it should not be a problem. These people, they've suffered a lot. They were appointed by the president. They've been working 2 years now in the 3 years. I mean, they worked for 2 years without getting a dime, without taking home nothing, absolutely nothing. I think it's wrong. I think it's bad. They have family. The local officials should be on payroll. They should be taking pay. As others being paid. They too should be paid. They deserve it because they're working. They have families. They have responsibilities. And I just feel that they too need to cater to their families. They too need to cater to the kind of responsibilities they have on their heads. So I want to begin by appreciating the minister. That this one, I will start by appreciating you. Even when they start to, take something, we'll still come here and say, Minister, thank you. And what I'm saying to you is that we hope and pray that it won't be like the yellow machine story, where since the government said to us that yellow machine were coming up to date, we can't see those yellow machines. But we know that those yellow machines will come. The people, they've suffered, they've worked for so many years. Let me say so many months. They've not been paid. They have family. We need to think about them. We need to cater to them. They've complained a lot. And I think it is important that they also be included. We cannot be here buying the kind of luxurious vehicles for the people. And the local officials not being paid. I think that's bad. That's been wicked. And we hope and pray that, like the minister said, the people will be included. At least he should be able to work with the Ministry of Finance, work with the CSA, the Civil Service Agency. I mean, see how best the people can get included into the payroll. So welcome to the show, fellow Liberians. Before we move on, let me bring you this released. I want to bring you this release from the the offices of Senator Edwin Melvin Snow. Let's get it. I want to get it out. I think I have it in my phone. Yes, let me go to my phone quickly. Let me go to the phone quickly and get it out for you. Okay, this is it. It reads, Senator Edwin Snow. Okay, let me just go directly. Okay, to the Putin, he says, I present my compliments and herewith right through your distinguished office to extend profound gratitude to His Excellency Joseph Boakai Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, for his report to the legislature, specifically on the provision of over 70,000 short and medium-term jobs opportunities for Liberians in the year 2025, as articulated in his State of the Nation address, or SONA, delivered on Monday, January 26, 2026. Madam President Pro Tempore and distinguished colleagues, it cannot be overemphasized that the President's disclosure of this employment initiative underscores his administration's commitment to addressing unemployment, strengthening livelihoods, and advancing inclusive economic growth, a national undertaking that is of significant interest to the Liberian people and to the legislature into the discharge of its constitutional responsibilities. In this regard, and in keeping with the Senate's oversight mandate, Senator Snowden, therefore request that this honorable Senate invites the Minister of Labor to provide a detailed and comprehensive classification of these jobs provided in 2025, including but not limited to their name, duration, and sectoral distribution. Such engagement will enhance the legislature's undertaking of the scope structure, as well as support for sustainable employment initiatives of Liberians. Whilst thanking you for your consideration, please accept the renewed assurances of my higher esteem. Regards, Senator Edwin Snow, Senator Bombing County. Look, let me say, Senator Snow, thank you for this communication written to the Liberian Senate. And we are going to keep following this. I think Liberians will be eager to get this clarification to provide some of the informations, to provide some clarity regarding this 70,000 jobs thing. And for what Mo Ali said, we'll talk about it as well. If we cannot talk about it today, I know tomorrow I will pick chance to come so that we can talk about it. Tomorrow we'll talk about it. But I think it's good that the Minister of Labor Kopokra. It's good that he be invited at the Liberian Senate to explain this whole thing. Let he talk about their nature. Those employ the nature and their sectorial, distribution and all of that. Let's know as to how it was and where are the people, all of that. Some of the hard questions can be hope he appear or hope the Senate will, will agree to have him invited, and so that this man can explain to the Liberian people through the House of Senate as to the creation of the jobs or the employment opportunities afforded the 70,000 Liberians, as was mentioned in the President's State of the Nation address on the 26th of January 2026. So I want to begin by, thanking Senator Snow for the communication to the Liberian Senate. And we hope that this communication will be taken into serious consideration and that the Liberian Senate will notify or will write the Minister of Labor inviting him to come and provide some information regarding, this this thing that has to do with the president's recent statement that his government, they've been able to provide, job opportunities for 70,000 Liberians. So welcome. Let's move on. I just thought to read that communication and also have it inform about that the Senator of Bombing Snow has written the House of Representatives put in for the invite of the Minister of Labor. So let's move on, fellow Liberians. I want to play this video. Again, I want to give credit to, OK FM because the man Mo Ali made this comment. I think that was on OK FM. Yes, that was on OK. So let me play the video. I want to play this, and I want you Liberians to listen to him, and then we can say a few things about it. You will give it the opportunity as well to have your say. So let's try to get it for you. I'm trying to get it out for you. So welcome, the cash giveaway is on. Keep playing, keep dialing *799 *8 hash. Keep dialing *799 *8 hash. You keep dialing *799 *8 hash. Keep dialing *799 *8 hash. You keep dialing *799 *8 hash. Let's go. Let's go for it. I want you to listen to him. Listen to him.
But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. They are fully employed. But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. Those who own Keke, they are riding. They are gainfully employed. The people who sit on the street to shine shoes, they are employed. The people who go to Loka, those who ride motorbikes, they are gainfully employed. But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. Those who own Keke, they are riding. They are gainfully employed.
Oh my word. Okay.
All of those who ride motorbikes, they are gainfully employed. But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. Those who own Keke, they are riding. They are gainfully employed. The people who sit on the street to shine shoes, they are employed. The people who go to Loka
Okay. So you listen to him. You listen to him.
But when you ask them, are you employed? They tell you no. Those who own keke, they are riding. They are gainfully employed. The people who sit on the street to shine shoes, they are employed. The people who go to local.
And so, fellow Liberians, you listen to Mo Ali when he have gone to justify, to defend the president's recent statement in the State of the Nation address that that 70,000 Liberians have been given, opportunities to work. You listen to Mo, and he said, Keke riders, Shushan boys, they are gainfully employed. And I've just thought of a few things. When did Mo realize that the people are gainfully employed? When we criticized the former government, when we said that it was risky for these guys to be on the motorbike, and we criticized the past regime for not providing opportunities for our brothers who are today riding the motorbikes. When we said motorbike riding was not the best way, we said motorbike riding was not the best way. When we said there should have been, strategic deploy by the government to create, an avenue where the people will go and be doing something at least and getting $5. We said motorbike riding was risky. So when did Mo realize that the motorbike riders, the keke riders, the Shushan boys, the car riders, or the car loaders, those who can, put the load on their head and take it to the vehicles? Is this a justification of the president's recent statement, federal Liberians, that over 70,000 jobs or Liberians were employed or they've been employed? Is it a justification? I'm yet to understand. When we criticize the past government, we beat on the past government for not creating the avenues for the people, not bringing in companies, for the people to go and leave the motorbikes and leave the street, go there, look for that daily meals. We said riding keke, riding the motorbike and all of that wasn't good. It was risky. But the government came, the Unity Party government came. You took the guys from the street. You said they should go, into the communities. They should go into their various communities. Now they're into the various communities and complaining, and the government, through Mo Ali, is telling us that the people are gainfully employed. They're telling us that the people are gainfully employed. Hey man, how? Liberian motorcyclists, federal Liberians, the keke riders, whoever, They are not employed. They are not government employees. They are not. We are talking about typically or typical government employees. Motorcyclists are not. They are just, usually informal operators. Oh, yes. They are informal operators. They are often part of the informal transportation sector. Yes, well, it's true that some of them, they may be registered with the transport union or association, but not direct government employment. It's unlikely. So sometimes when people try to defend statements, I think we need to be sincere as to what we say to the public, at times. We need to be sincere. We need to be honest with what we say. But let's go to the lines, take few calls quickly and wrap it. We don't have time, we gotta go. We'll take few calls on this thing. What do you make of the man Mo Ali defend? Yes, the man have defended. You listen to his defense. The man says motorcyclists, keke rallies, they are gainfully employed. But let's hear you. We can hear you on this. 0773419502, 0773419502. Better still 0773978564. This president, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name for where you call? Hello.
Good afternoon, George.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Let's hear you. 30 seconds.
Yeah,
we don't have much time.
Yeah, Peter David Castle, I call from another street like in Lower Johnsonville. Bo Ali did not defend anything. He just marketed his educational witness. Mo Ali is on record. Yesterday, he was telling the back rather that and by Ryan is not a career. Today, you can't classify it. We'll talk about, George, I once a time I tell people that they are presiding over an educated intellectual. It is by Ryan. Right, that's what we are talking about. We're talking about private sector investment through government, a rational policy. That's a called job. But somebody where the body are buy. The buy rather were not in existence when you took power. Model Keke rather were not in existence when Joseph Walker Sushan was were not here. No, these guys are mentally weak, and that's why they will continue to disgrace. Maybe he did not get the honor and a video where he took CDC and the global job index from CDC 2019 up to 2023. He took it to Judah J. When Judah J checked it out, nothing there for Unity Party 2025, 2024. They asked the message and left in the printer. These guys, these are people that portray themselves to be and educated yesteryear. Today, the reality have proven that Mo Ali is one of the least educated men in the Republic of Liberia. And that's why the government is running the way it's running. Nothing happening.
Thank you.
It's totally, disorganized and disjointed.
Thank you. Let's hear from this person quickly. Hello, welcome. Let's hear you. What's your name for where you call?
Brother Charles, Senate Sharif Mani from Broadview.
Senate Sharif, let's hear you. 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for having me on your show. You see, this country of the mindset of the politicians are really carry this country backward. Flashback 2023 elections, they see Mo Ali today that is saying bike riding, Tushan boys, Keke Rattle, by job creation. They criticize the activities on President George Manawia and they even rather the bike riders, the keke riders to sing against a particular government. At the end of the day, they voted this particular Jowia government out. Today, they are saying that within the 70,000 jobs that they created, the bike rider, the keke rider, the future boy are part and parcel of it. We are not deceived. Some of us, we knew this was going to happen. And today, Mo Ali and others, including the information minister, are validating our comments on a daily basis. So what we just need to do is to pray God for long life and prosperity. Come 2029, we can go out and talk to the Liberian people to see how best are they to put personnel. We are back in power to continue with development because.
All right, thank you.
This just remember guys that came to power, they only there to rescue themselves, not the Liberian people. Thank you for having me, Brother George.
Thank you so much. You made your point. Thank you so much. Keep dialing *799*8#. You keep dialing *799*8#. Play with just $200 Liberian dollars, and then you stand a chance to win for yourself either of the prizes we're giving out. *799*8#. *799*8#. *799*8#. *799*8#. *799*8#. Play with just $200 Liberian dollars, and of course you stand a chance to win either of the prizes that we're giving out right here this afternoon on the show. We're giving out 5,000, we're giving out 10,000,